A World Cup player's day is basically the opposite of yours. While you're hitting snooze 3 times, he's already had blood drawn before breakfast. Sounds extreme, right? It is. And that's exactly why these guys perform at a level most humans can't even fake for one afternoon, let alone a whole tournament. Here's the thing. We watch 90 minutes on TV and think that's the job. It's not. That's the highlight reel. The real job happens in the other 22.5 hours. And once you see what actually fills that time, you'll never watch a World Cup match the same way again. So let's break down exactly how these players live, hour by hour, starting with the part nobody expects. Most players are up by 7, sometimes earlier, but here's where it gets interesting. The first thing that happens isn't food, it's data. Heart rate variability, sleep quality scores, hydration levels. Some teams even track how well a guy slept using a ring on his finger. In theory, this is just information. In practice, it decides how hard he's allowed to train that day. If the numbers are bad, coaches pull back. Doesn't matter how the player feels. The data overrules the ego. Honestly, that's kind of wild when you think about it. Your body basically gets graded before you've even said good morning. You know the type of breakfast we're talking about. Eggs, cereal, maybe a coffee. Forget all that. A World Cup player's plate is closer to a science experiment. Specific carbs, specific protein ratios, timed to the minute based on when training starts. Nothing is random. Nothing is whatever's in the fridge. This sounds simple? It isn't, because every single meal during a tournament is calculated to hit a performance window. Eat too early, energy dips mid-training. Eat too late, stomach cramps during a sprint. It's food as strategy, not food as enjoyment. Here's what surprises people the most. Training isn't just kicking a ball around for 2 hours. There's technical training, which is passing, shooting, tactics. Then there's physical training, which is speed, strength, recovery work. And then there's mental training, which includes video sessions, studying the opponent like it's homework nobody assigned but everybody has to do anyway. 3 jobs, 1 body. That's the deal. And in practice, players are managing fatigue constantly. Push too hard, you're injured before the tournament even starts. That's not a risk, that's happened to real players in real World Cups, which is honestly heartbreaking because some of these guys wait 4 years just to get hurt in warm-ups. Ice baths, compression boots, massage therapy, sleep pods. If it sounds like a spa day, that's because it kind of is, except nobody's relaxing. Recovery isn't optional anymore. It's treated with the same seriousness as the training itself. Some players spend as much time recovering as they do practicing. In theory, rest should be simple. In practice, it's a full schedule with specialists, timers, and targets. Here's the blunt truth. The players who take recovery seriously are usually the ones still standing in the final. The ones who don't, you've seen them limp off in the round of 16. This is the part fans forget completely. These guys are away from home, away from family, living in a hotel bubble for weeks. Same walls, same faces, same routine. Psychologists are now a normal part of national team staff, not because players are weak, because pressure at this level is genuinely intense. Imagine your job performance being judged by 100 million people in real time. Yeah, no pressure. Meditation, visualization, breathing techniques, it's not soft, it's survival. You'd think downtime means relaxing, watching a show, scrolling your phone. Sort of, but even that's managed. Screen time gets limited before big matches. Sleep schedules are protected like state secrets. Even socializing gets structured because team chemistry matters just as much as fitness. In theory, players get free time. In practice, free still has rules. By the time kickoff arrives, the player has already followed the same routine for hours. Same warm-up order, same music, same meal timing. Elite athletes are creatures of habit because habit reduces uncertainty, and uncertainty is the enemy of performance. This is where all those earlier hours cash out. The sleep tracking, the meal timing, the recovery sessions, it's not random discipline. It's preparation for one specific 90-minute window that the entire world is watching. So here's the real takeaway. A World Cup player's life isn't glamorous, it's controlled, down to the minute, down to the meal, down to the sleep cycle. What looks like magic on the field is actually the result of one of the most disciplined lifestyles on the planet. So next time you watch a World Cup match, ask yourself this: could you survive even one day of that schedule? Most people couldn't make it past breakfast. If this kind of breakdown is your thing, hit subscribe because we're just getting started.